carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Nice tackle.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. He'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 13th play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up the 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's a sneak with Jones.
Move the chains,
and
Grandpa.
Have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Try and run for it with Barkley. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Nice hit.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Operating from the gun. Jones, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Let's go.
Get this back to the 32-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception.
Come on, Ninja.
Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Jones keeping it on the sneak.
Move the chains, Grandpa.
The 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort
Come on,
zone,
Ninja.
and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
What's up, Sports Edits? Welcome to the stream, my man.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out.
Thanks for joining me, Sports Edits. Appreciate that.
As he's taken down right at the 20.
Hope you're doing well.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you.
Let's go.
Down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will
Good,
stop
Sports
at
Edits. Thanks, man. I hope you're doing all right as well.
In this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson flushed out right. 12 yards. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
Dangerous game, Ninja. Dangerous game.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go.
Go for
in this
it.
First half.
Go for it.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They run for it with Carson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
At the 35-yard line.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Wilson.
Give me that ball.
It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
I guess, Russ.
They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Now this play was all about the eyes. As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Carson.
No!
He will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around
Go
the
for
line
it
of
again.
scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 38, Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Wilson. And he'll be stopped right.
Come on, Ninja. Give me that ball.
12 yards there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He'll find Valor out of the backfield. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I'll take this defense anywhere.
Wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked
That's
like
a sack. Are you
ball.
kidding me?
That guy was covered, so that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Wilson will throw again. Steps away to his left. He can run for it.
You gotta be kidding me.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They go play action now. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds.
Come on,
but
Sox.
before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
They run again with Carson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Carson.
No, sir.
He pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try to get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this
No.
shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll toss it out to Carson.
No.
And he is
No.
for a Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side,
All right, Ninja, you got your score. 17-play drive.
Offensively, though,
Jeez.
you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive.
Almost took up the whole second half, my guy.
you're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope.
17 plays. Are you kidding me?
Way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Give him 30 yards there.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Give me that.
And this will be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a time with 1:56 to go. Looks like he'll throw here. He's to the 10, and he will take it on.
Good game, man. Good game.
Touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still
What's up, Al Red Sox fan? Welcome to the stream, my man.
And then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll buy some time right.
Yeah.
And he can't find
nice stream you had earlier, Al. I appreciate you doing that.
Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, thanks for hanging out, Al. I appreciate it.
If they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play, I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. This is Barkley. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Al Red Sox fan, thanks for hanging out, my man.
The New York Giants.
Little Madden stream before we hit the sack.
To this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right?
I think we held Russell to 40, under 50 yards passing that game.
That from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right?
We're going to go till we lose tonight.
This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
That was a great game from the defense. The offense stayed on the field almost the whole first half.
Chris, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
35 passing yards for Russell Wilson, 80 on the ground for the Seahawks.
From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Great first game of the night. Yeah, that's how you shut somebody down right there. Gonna get some water while this loads.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up.
We got Ninja twice in a row. What up, Ninja?
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are.
Oh man, I bet Ninja didn't want to see that one again.
Taken in the end zone.
That's tough. That is tough.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
We got a home game this time.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, no.
The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Make a play, D.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Well, they take him down, losing yardage back.
All right, Al, have a good night, my man.
That one
Get some sleep.
Never got going. A loss of a couple.
We'll see you next time, my friend.
Down.
At the Giants' 27-yard line.
Now it's Carson.
Nice play, Tay.
Just shy of the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15.
Gotta make a play, gotta make a play.
They run it with Carson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Give me that ball.
The Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. First and goal at the 1. They'll try to run this one in.
No.
He is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be second down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this deep opening drive. Now able to stand up to goal, and they sent that play backwards.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Wilson on the keeper, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Open receiver, that's Caden Smith, the tight end.
Ow.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Jones buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
I'll take that.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Contact. Never heard of that one.
What's up, Carl? Welcome to the stream, my man.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The quick slant caught, and he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is DJ Reed returning. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh,
get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will. And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Giants 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here's Lewis. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Throwing, Jones. And he's able to get this one up to his
What's up, Carl? It's 11 p.m. here where I'm at.
And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A final shot before break. Jones dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now Jones on 1st and 10 to Shepard, complete over the middle. 7 yards the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 4.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 1st down Giants. Jones to Ingram. Jones hit and the ball's out.
No.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. They find some open field here.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
To the 29. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 21.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And they'll give it here to his running back. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being full.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Giants 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here's Lewis. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Jones will sneak it, and he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, Barkley found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Griffin on the tackle.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. On the run, it's Penny. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. Now Saquon Barkley. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Makes it 3rd and
Jones now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Jones.
What's up, Carl? Hell yeah.
It's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down.
And he will take it out for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Giants 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. And he hits it in stride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they need.
Let's go.
And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people will go over that.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Wilson now off the bootleg. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
Let's go!
Back to right around the 27. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football.
Let's go.
Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Jones throwing on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
At the 12-yard line.
Now Jones. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
To the sideline and incomplete. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defenses. Get on the field, defense. Check.
From the gun, Jones.
I'll do it.
Just inside the 10.
Let's go.
And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final
60 minutes.
seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done.
60 minutes.
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Were the Giants able to recover? Yes. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Here's Jones on first down. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So how about that?
That's why you stay in it for 60 minutes.
Going into the fourth quarter, I don't know that we had written them off, but it looked bleak. They were able to get it done.
They put up
Yeah, I play 2K sometimes.
And reeling them
Carl.
in and running them down and winning it. When you love to be in their locker room right now.
Yeah, I'll go
think
live
about
next
the
time I play
energy that's
2K.
radiating out of there right now. They're talking about belief, sticking together, and finding a way to win.
That's 2 in a row against Seattle. Let's go. And we're going to take a look at the replay here.
So that'll do it for us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women.
But there was one time where he should have punted the ball
right here on EA Sports.
In a tie ball game on 4th down
With
from
that, we
his
say
own side of the
long
field.
From MetLife Stadium.
Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's take a look here. Fourth quarter. This is it right here. And there's no replay. What's up, Jamal? Welcome back to the stream. Are you an Eagles fan? Oh no. Let's go, man. I told you guys I was gonna go till I lost, so let's get it. I'll be right back and grab some more water.
Bust down, but my wrist under talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Chacha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Nice march out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nice like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the hit.
Let's go.
She like I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a false.
What's up, guys?
Maniac straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no hitter, we don't get no Magarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather.
Oh, Jamal.
I need a break. Won't you get
You're an Eagles fan. I'm a diehard Giants fan, my man.
Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me.
Thanks for hanging out with me in the stream, though. I appreciate it.
Down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down
I hate the Eagles, Jamal.
with me, down with me, down with me. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, flying mama to the moon.
I hate the Eagles almost as much as I hate the Cowboys.
Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out South Street and shout classic.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New York Giants.
Bring it out.
Fielded
Yeah. Yeah.
and ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
Yeah.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo.
I'm coming for you, dude.
The ball
Coming.
comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Then taking this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't,
No, Carl,
the end zone real soon.
The PS4 giveaway is on April 1st during the Red Sox game.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the sneak is Garoppolo. And he is
all right.
for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jimmy Garoppolo keeping it himself from a yard out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not
I got you, Jamal. I'll be doing most Red Sox and Celtics games, so you know where to find me, my man. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 9 yards on the first down keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 32.
He's talking about your NFL team, Carl.
Sports. Throwing on first down. Jones over the middle to Smith. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Carl, on April 1st, during the Red Sox game, come in, comment, and you can enter yourself.
His big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
I'll be doing the Giants games as well.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to
the Eagles stink, Jamal.
And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh my God, that should be a pick.
Pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. This an easy one, 23-yarder. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, no, I haven't seen the Giants win a playoff game since I was like 12 years old.
It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
No, sir.
He's got him. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well
we're going, okay.
First down at the 29. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's
I guess, dude. I fucking guess.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And looking for Kittle.
Let's go.
Isaac Yedem picks it.
Let's go.
That was a nice catch.
And he's watching my stream. He ain't got nothing to say.
The defender turning into an offensive player. as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Giants 10, 49ers 7.
Let's go, Bappistan. Give me another one.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Finding Ayuk, middle of the field. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Bappistan, turn the stream off. You're getting feedback.
Conversion on third. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Garoppolo again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Yeah.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Lorenzo Carter in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive.
Eagles stink, Jamal.
On a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle
Oh,
Bappistan.
Bappistan.
He's got it. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, Bappistan. Jamal, I'll see you, my man.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds.
Go Celtics. Thanks for popping in earlier. I appreciate it. Oh, Carl.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 5-yard line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Jones now. A final shot before break. is able to get this one all the way past the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And they're going to start this drive at...
I'll be right back, y'all.
Good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
That's not good. Why do we
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Now it's Barkley. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 44. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
1st down, New York.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing Jones. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's going to get stuffed up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, shit.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Past the 20.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
That pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a
shit,
timeout
didn't mean
here
to do that.
on the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing after the interception. Jones. Smith catches left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Looking to throw. Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down.
Back to throw. Jones. Throwing right, and that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Jones throwing on first down. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll move the chains. Back now here in Santa Clara. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Another try for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. And I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, they were obviously nicely backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still try to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones able to connect with Sterling Shepard. And the Giants are going to jump back in front.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Giants 17, 49ers 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing now is Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's get that touch.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot. And they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Go for it.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
No, sir. Should have taken the points. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Going to get the football back.
What are you doing?
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley.
What are you doing?
30 when it's all said and done. Boy, Saquon Barkley, nothing short of electrifying with a football in his hands, and he showed off one of his biggest attributes on that one.
You should be going to overtime, pal. You got greedy, my man.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
You got greedy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13,
what's that going to do?
This ball game just about over. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Should be going to overtime, pal.
One final try now for Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun
What's up, Shaquille?
game here.
Shaquille Khan, welcome to the stream.
Great job defensively.
That was a good game.
That's
That's 3 in a row, 3 dubs in a
During
row.
a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones.
Man,
But at the end of the game, when you
Baffistan's
analyze
not
it,
bad.
3,
Just
4,
made
5 plays
some
are gonna
bad
be the ones you
calls there.
focus on, and that last play was one of them.
Bad
The
play
last
calling.
shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception
And bad
that sealed
clock
their victory.
management. Plenty of times there that I should have given up the lead, but Daniel Jones threw a pick 6 there. Yadam had a pick 6. There's the pick 6 with Daniel.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that,
20
we
yards
say
on the ground for
so long
Bafistan.
from Santa Clara.
I want to see if they got a replay for the Daniel Jones pick 6. Three in a row. Let's go. All right, I think that was this. Here's the pick 6. So clearly running a screen here. You didn't see it coming. So I'm looking for, I saw this guy engaged. I saw 45 engaged here. And I thought he was going to stay engaged, but he quickly came off right there as I was throwing the ball. Like when I decided to throw the ball right here, he's engaged. I think he's coming at me. And he just pops right out in front of the ball there. And I should have got him with Daniel. Oh, I should have got him there. That's when it started getting a little hairy, but... Here's the 4th and goal from the 6. Fourth and goal from the 6. And he's down 3 points with 1.5 minutes left. Goes for it. Now if he goes there, if he goes to 15 right there, that's a touchdown. Not much else is open. Nothing's really there. Got Bourne open here, but that's about it. That's pretty good defense right there. Everybody's covered. I mean, nobody's getting the ball there. If he would have waited a little bit, I bet Bourne breaks all the way to the corner and beats, who is that? Logan Ryan. I bet you he beats Logan Ryan to the corner right there. Let's go, 3 in a row. We're going till we lose. Let's go.
Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring, this for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner, only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eat blood across it where the blood thinner, juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers, only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger, only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come follow win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones, they threw me. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here. She don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. Talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you're at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. Then she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz with this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You a friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. Now I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find. They say I got sex appeal. I think it's 'cause I word of got a gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one. See it in my face. Get this when I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split. We on chat for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split. We on chat for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And nearly spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was the leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down, I'm there in the scene. Now just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those loose things, the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And nearly spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and my self-talk too. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. Shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Let's go.
Time over grind, game over, time's up.
We're going for
Play my
4.
cards, my hand ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy
We're
and paste
going
with
for
the swag.
4.
Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 40 autos on the truck. I had a dream and stuff. Living my life cause we young. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Can't roll no bottle, rolls through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, you gon' act.
Go. Who we got? Who we got?
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium
Cleveland.
here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up.
You got me at a bad time, Max. I'm hot right now. I'm hot.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And look at
Give me that ball! Give me that ball!
It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the press.
I told you I'm hot, X. You don't want me right now.
And now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning
You don't
for
want
this
this right now.
Remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
And the pass is intercepted.
Oh, okay.
He was looking for Ingram. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32.
All right, X, let's go. It's going to be like that.
So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise
gonna be like
for
that
any
today.
quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Okay.
Have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Now he dumps this off over the middle. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. First down throw for Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll go down at the 28. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Okay. Caught right around the 6.
All right.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 28 yards. And the Browns
Can't turn the
have
ball
taken
over,
the
man.
early lead.
Can't turn the ball over.
It's up and through
That's
to
on
make
me.
it 7-0 Browns. Now look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Barkley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown!
All right, X let me score there. I don't know what's going on. I saw him let me score.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
And in
What are we
hindsight,
doing,
probably
man?
should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. They set up the screen to Chubb. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second
Come on,
half,
D, make a play.
they may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. And again, it's Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to cover him before he gets going.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And a big gain that
nice
time.
play there.
He's out of bounds.
Baker's dicing right now.
Of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Why?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll run on first down. Barkley, they'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out,
play.
Do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? Normally, being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And Tate's got it. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
That's how it's going to be, huh?
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Don't make a play,
The
D.
Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the gun, Mayfield quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. That one goes for 24 yards. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Parkey with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Giants 13.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. Operating from the gun. Jones, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one will be accepted. Jones now on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Now Jones. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Caden Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
21, Giants 19.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he returns this to the 22.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Oh, he fakes a spike. And his throw is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
that strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On 1st down, Barkley. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Jones. And he rifles one incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
On 3rd and 2, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 25 on second down, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones fighting Evan Ingram. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Oh, sir.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing on second and 14. Mayfield. A quick throw here. That's
oh,
complete.
yeah, we like those. We love those.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First down, Mayfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Brown.
Mayfield with it once more. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first and 10, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. He's having a big game through the air. And sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Let's go!
He's at the 50. 30,
let's fucking go!
20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
They're out here.
We've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times.
I told you I'm hot ass. I told you.
How many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. 7 yards there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mayfield on first down. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Going to the air again with Mayfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And finally out of bounds inside the
Baker with 400 yards almost.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this is caught now.
That's my bad.
Touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now.
You got to score a touchdown here,
rely on
man.
the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Let's go.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen, guy, so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
God.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, he's going to make a play here.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense.
Let's go.
There as it's intercepted.
Logan Ryan.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Good game, X. Good game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll indeed take a knee.
I think that's 5 in a row. The boy's hot.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
Victory cookie.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
On 3rd down, Barkley.
Move the chains, Grandpa.
Have the first
Thanks, babe. Thanks for watching my stream.
The chalk of the 20. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. So a solid run
5 in a row.
Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Played against a playoff team every single time.
20 to the 19. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys,
unstoppable,
poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
I'll be right back. Gotta get some more water.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Just on a roll right here. Gotta see how many in that. How do I see my recent games? I don't know. I think I won 5 games in a row. We're going all the way until we lose.
champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Got a little sponsor,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to
Washington.
our nation's
Let's
capital
go.
at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the New York Giants.
Somebody finally playing as their favorite team.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital.
Let's go, Washington. Divisional matchup. They got a good defense too.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
First down, Giants.
This is Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
How did he catch him? That is
ridiculous. Down
ridiculous,
at the
dude.
2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stopped from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Here's Jones. Off play action. Steps up, and he will take
Easy.
it on in
Easy.
for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Is this Fitzpatrick, or is this Heineke, or is this Haskins? What is it?
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It can't be Fitzpatrick. Don't tell me this is Dewey Haskins. Oh, it's Alex Smith. Okay.
On first down, it's Smith.
Oh,
So close
Alex,
to an
don't
interception.
do
Read
that. Run the ball.
beautifully. Got his hands
Run
on
the ball.
it, couldn't get it, and it's second down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside,
What
the
are we
perimeter
doing?
of the field.
What
in
are
this case,
we doing?
They used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Now this throw caught left side.
That's my
And
bad.
they got it well across midfield.
Christopher,
Down to
what's up, my
40
man?
Before it's all said and done.
I don't think there's anyone
Welcome
who
to the
could
stream.
possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there
We
were,
got a divisional
he silenced
matchup.
those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards.
We're going till we
and just
lose,
give me a
Christopher. I think we
second
won
here
5
because
games in a
when
row.
he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence
Alex Smith
was
coming
right
out in
there.
an empty backfield.
On first down, Smith.
Okay.
This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And they'll wind up getting this
Okay.
one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with
wow.
it. And able to get this
Carl,
down
no
inside
intentions
the
on
15,
sleeping today.
either
No,
13
sir.
or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I can't just say I'm going to go till I lose and then not. Oh, Gibson with a nice cut.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 14 yards. And
We're going to have a little ball game here?
Extra point away from tying this thing up.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
It's up and good. So these teams
All right.
match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy
Take 4
opposite
there.
them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Second and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, Jones. And the
No.
pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
Oh,
Picked
no.
off at about the 31. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Oh,
It goes
no.
without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go.
I
before
pressed the
he gets to
wrong button. I
end
didn't even
zone.
know where Evan Ingram was.
And he's got it up and through.
Next is Washington.
We got work to do now. I cannot lose to Washington, dude. Not after tonight.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Not after today,
So
man.
they throw
Please.
the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Now Jones on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Let's go.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Let's go.
And he hits him in stride. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Can't be turning the ball over, man. Keeping this a ball game with that turnover.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Come on, D.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Smith.
Give me that ball. Are you kidding me?
For the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
The 47-yard line.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Let's go, D. Make a play.
4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Smith. Flushed out right.
Really?
He'll try and run it. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And
really?
Down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. From the red zone now, Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, Smith. Got an open man, it's Harmon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Gonna do it.
3rd and 2.
There you go, Christopher. You called it. You called it, Christopher.
They'll run with McKissick.
Yes, sir. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me.
For Washington touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And Washington has taken the lead.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
I was there, Christopher. I was there.
We're in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
That pick six is killing me. It's eating at me. No good, Christopher.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, Jones.
No,
and this
damn.
one's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. That
That's
pass
not
just
bad.
a
I
little
should have
bit
hit it
off. It
sooner.
looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down.
New York.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his 1st catch. The Giants going to go ahead and
That's
use
right,
the
Christopher.
first
We
of
got the
their
clutch.
timeouts.
We don't feel
As
pressure.
they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
We were made for pressure.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Nice tackle.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Open man right.
Let's go.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Let's go, man.
Evan Ingram, as the 1st half is winding down. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Let's go.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
Thanks, Megan.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to take off with it. And now look at this.
Oh,
Big
be
game,
careful.
a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Possession.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The final shot here before break. Smith. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off here the 32. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Let's go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
If that's me. Oh, no. Is that me? Do we get counted for a loss right there?
Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see.
Okay, well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night for the Madden stream. I tied at 21 going to the second half, and we lose connection. I don't know who lost connection there. I don't think it was me. But I want to know if I can see my last game and see what we got. That's just the leaderboard. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I gotta work in the morning, guys. But I was gonna keep going until we lost, but lost connection there. As you can see here, we got from 20,000th in the world to 16,000th. Slowly moving up. Thanks for Christopher, Carl, Megan, of course, Jamal, the Eagle and Celtics fan. You guys are awesome. Joining me earlier for the Celtics game. I will see you again for opening day. Come back for the Red Sox and Orioles. I'll see you then. But for now, have a good night, guys. I'm out.